Hey guys, Ralph here. And welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Anyway, let's get right to it. You saw the thumbnail. Maynard was so much more than just high notes. I know I'm preaching to the choir to most of you, but I came across this clip that was on the Arsenio Hall show in 1989. Man, genius. Anyway, let me honk and we'll talk some more. And again, I know you all know this, but let me gush anyway. A little dry today. Hellacious. Double C's and a little ditty from characteristic study number 7. Anyway, again, I know all this. And I know you guys know what I'm going to say. He was the premier high note player of all time. I mean, there were other ones. Cat Anderson, Lynn Nicholson. We've talked about this. There were other ones. Horst Fisher. But he was the one that really, to my mind, really brought high notes mainstream. All right? And I've often said, where would we be as trumpet players? How would all of our lives be different if Maynard never existed? And Lynn Nicholson and Stan Mark didn't play with him. You know, things like that. Nick Drozdoff, whatever. How would our lives be different? I mean, a lot different. And I'm not even sure which way, because there were high note players, and we would get there eventually. But so many people, Wayne Bergeron and Maya Shero, and on, just this multitude, a generation's worth of trumpet players that were just totally mesmerized and influenced by Maynard. Now, with that said, as he got older in his career, he started making a bundle of money playing pop cover tunes. Rocky. Went to number one in the pop charts. Maynard Ferguson. Number 1 in the pop charts. Bridge Over Troubled Water, Stony End, Chameleon. We can just go on and on and on. And basically, it wasn't technical jazz or anything. It was high notes. And he was known for high notes. And with good reason. With good reason. After everything I just said, and with good reason. But there was so much more to him. This guy was a tremendous technical jazz player. Tremendous. Guys, I know I did videos about this, and I believe the name of the record was Jam Session, where he played with Clifford Brown and Clark Terry, just bebopping like crazy. Just bebopping like crazy. And kept up with every single thing they did. Up an octave sometimes. He would play the same lines as them with them, like Bugler's Holiday type of stuff. Up an octave, and it's just as clean and precise as what they were doing down an octave. Just amazing technical stuff. A genius. One of my favorite clips on YouTube, and you can go find this, is when he's playing with Al Hirt at Al Hirt's club with Al Hirt's band. The clip that I'm thinking of is I Can't Get Started. I mean, he sang, and it's not bad, you know, and just trading off just these tremendous, tasty type of, it was a ballad, tasty type of jazz figures. It was just beautiful, beautiful trumpet playing. And, you know, the fact of the matter is, I've been preaching forever. If the chops are right, guys, you can play anything. Now, he had genius musical talent on top of it. There is no question about that. Okay? Now, could he just pick up a piccolo trumpet and play the brand new? Probably not. Probably not. If he was geared towards that when he was younger, say like a la Wynton Marsalis, being able to play both sides of the track, oh, no question about it. No question about it. He could have knocked off a Haydn or a Hummel or a Brandenburg. No question about it. If he was geared towards that from the beginning. Could he just do it? No. It wouldn't have sounded very good. I don't think it would. But the clip that I just tripped over, and I told you guys, send me clips. I love this stuff. I live for this stuff. And even if I don't have time, I get a lot of stuff. Even if I don't have time to actually do it in the show, in the channel, I appreciate it. So I just stumbled over this morning. And it was Maynard on the Arsenio Hall show in 1989. Okay? Some of you may have seen the clip. But it is so telling. Even though A, it is not vintage Maynard, B, it is not superior, jaw-dropping technical trumpet playing, the guy could just sit in any musical situation and kill it. It's not his band. It's not his charts. If you see, there's not even music in front of him. He's just literally, in the old-time way, sitting in and jamming with the band, and that's a commercial kind of fusion type of band, and just killing it. Watch the whole clip if you get a minute. He did a thing. Now, his chops were not totally on. Doesn't matter. But he did a lot of stuff on flugelhorn. And I love his flugelhorn playing for this. Not that it sounded like a great flugelhorn. I'd say to this day, the best flugelhorn playing I ever heard was Perico, including compared to Maynard. But he sounded like a great trumpet player on flugelhorn. And just sitting and playing things with this commercial fusion band. So again, as sensational as he was, I still believe his musical genius was severely underrated because it was overshadowed by the high notes. And that's nobody's fault because he knew his high notes were his bread and butter, literally and figuratively his bread. He made an enormous amount of money on the high notes and the commercial stuff. Bridge over troubled water. I mean, you know. And so, you know, I'm not woe is me, but the fact of the matter is, like the thumbnail said, there was so much more to Maynard than just the high notes. All right? All right. We'll talk again tomorrow about something else. Eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, guys. True power. Love you all.